From now on, we will go to Changdeokgung Palace from Gyeongbokgung Palace. Ready? Go! Facing Gyeongbokgung Palace, go to the right. What season are you traveling now? I recommend you to feel all 4 seasons of Korea. Cherry blossoms in spring, greening in summer, autumn leaves and snow scenery in winter provide an opportunity to feel the beauty of Korea. Changdeokgung Palace was built as a secondary palace to the primary palace, Gyeongbokgung Palace, in 1405. In the following year, the secret garden was formed on the north of Changdeokgung Palace and was expanded in 1463 to blend in the space of governance and residence. Changdeokgung Palace was destroyed in the Japanese invasion in 1592 and rebuilt in 1610 before any other palaces. It was the major residence of kings for the next 270 years, until Gyeongbokgung Palace was rebuilt in 1867 and served as the de facto primary palace. From the age of King Injo to King Sunjo, more structures such as Ongnicheon Stream, Gyeongbokgung Library, Juhamnu Pavilion, Aryangji Pond, Uidohap Study Area, and Yongyongdang Complex were constructed within the palace premises. In 1847, the Noxionje area was established, further expanding the grounds of the palace. Changdeokgung Palace was often called Dongwol, or the East Palace, and had no boundaries that separated it from Changdeokgung Palace. It was built in harmony with the surroundings and is regarded as the most Korean-style palace. In particular, Emperor Sunjong, the second emperor of the Korean Empire, resided in Changdeokgung Palace after his ascension to the throne and passed away here. Gyeongbokgung, a subsidiary building of Daejeon Hall, is also the tragic place where the Korea-Japan Treaty of 1910 was signed. Changdeokgung Palace is also where the last descendants of the royal family lived and passed away. Cross the crosswalk here. Donwoman Gate is the main gate of Changdeokgung Palace. The name Donwa means to edify people with virtues. Donwoman Gate was established in 1412. Because Jongmyo Shrine was in front of the palace at that time, the entrance was built southwest of the palace. Donwoman Gate was rebuilt in 1609 after being destroyed in the Japanese invasion of Korea in 1592. It's a 2-story structure, the largest among other palace gates. Woldae, a wide stone platform, is laid in front of the gate, demonstrating the dignity of the palace. Donwoman Gate was used as the king's entrance, whereas the king's subjects used Junghoman Gate, which is the west gate. Initially, a bell and a drum were hung on the upper floor of the gate to signal the curfew time. The bell rang when the curfew began, and the drum rolled when it was lifted. Past the Donwoman Gate is a cluster of 8 pagoda trees that is designated as a natural monument. They are ancient trees that are 15 to 16 meters tall and 90 to 178 centimeters thick in the trunk at a person's chest height. Pagoda trees have been the symbol of subjects honoring a king since ancient times. It is assumed that they were planted by the entrance of the palace where offices were located. Cross the crosswalk and go right. Is this your first trip to Korea? I'm sure you'll be satisfied with Korea's various charms. Go left here. In Gyeongbokgung Hall is the throne hall of Changdeokgung Palace, and it was where important events were held, such as the king's ascension to the throne, assembly of the subjects, state official examinations, and royal banquets. The name Injong means benevolent ruling. Gyeongbokgung Hall was built during the establishment of Changdeokgung Palace, but was later rebuilt in 1418. It was reconstructed in 1610 after it was destroyed in the Japanese invasion in 1592. Gyeongbokgung Hall is a magnificent mid-rise building built on a 2-story wide stone platform. Since the stone platform is low in height and has no railings installed, the hall appears simple compared to Changdeokgung Hall of Gyeongbokgung Palace. Originally, the floor inside the hall was covered with clay-baked bricks, but now the hall has parquet block flooring. The hall was refurbished to Western style in 1908 with light bulbs, curtains, and glass windows. The front yard, or the royal court, of Gyeongbokgung Hall is covered with wide and thin stones like any other palace, and 3 paths are laid in the center to demonstrate the dignity of the palace. The courtyard also has stone posts that define state officials' positions by their ranks. Part of the outer corridors of Gyeongbokgung Hall was restored after 1991. Do you know about K-food? K-food has been taking the world by storm with its superb taste and benefits to health. The World Health Organization described Hansik as a superb culinary model with nutritional balance, with many researchers reporting that Hansik prevents obesity and cancer. Kimchi is a staple side dish that a majority of Koreans can't go without. To them, no meal is complete without kimchi. Kimchi is commonly made by fermenting a mixture of salted kimchi cabbage, radish, and paste made of red chili powder, garlic, spring onion, salted fish sauce, and other ingredients. Cross the crosswalk here. There are no traffic lights, so please cross carefully. Cross the crosswalk and go left. Cross the crosswalk and go right. The secret garden in Changdeokgung Palace is divided into Byongji Pond, Aryongji Pond, Gwalamji Pond, and Ongmucheon stream areas. The garden that was created at the establishment of the palace during King Taejong's period later underwent an expansion in King Sejong's time. It was further expanded to Changdeokgung Palace, which was built during King Seongjong's reign. Most of the garden areas were destroyed in the Japanese invasion and rebuilt in 1610. Later, many kings, including King Injo, King Seokjong, King Jeongjo, and King Sunjo, repaired, and expanded the garden, which is what we see now. The secret garden keeps the natural landscapes of the mountain, with beautiful pavilions standing on 4 valleys. Each valley has Gyeonggi Pond, Eryonggi Pond, Gyeongbokgung Pond, and Ongyecheon Stream. The wider and more open spaces of the secret garden get smaller and more intimate as you go in, from man-made areas to natural areas. The path eventually leads to Gyeongbokgung Peak, stretching from Bukhansan Mountain. The secret garden of Changdeokgung Palace was built for royal families. In addition to relaxing and strolling, it was also used for various activities, such as composing poetry, discussing scholarly matters, fishing, boating, military practice, and even fireworks. Parties hosted by the king for queen dowagers, royal families, and subjects were often thrown here. The kings planted crops to experience farming, while the queens hosted a silkworm rearing event. The unique atmosphere where history and modernity coexist, delicious food culture, beautiful natural scenery, and friendly and safe travel environment represent the charm and advantages of Korean travel and are considered recommended destinations for many people. Korea has a mild climate with 4 distinctive seasons. The migratory anticyclones make for sunny and dry spring and autumn, whereas the country's summer is heavily affected by the hot and humid North Pacific anticyclone. During winter, the effect of the continental anticyclone from the north keeps the country dry and cold. Cross the crosswalk here. Korea is loved by many people as a travel destination with its unique culture and various charms. Cross the crosswalk and go right. Korea is an attractive travel destination where Eastern culture and modernization coexist in harmony, and it is a destination that many people dream of. In Korea, many convenience stores, restaurants, malls, and ATMs are open 365 days a year. You can buy things, including food and drinks, withdraw cash, and charge your transportation cards even in the wee hours of the night. Cross the crosswalk here. There are no traffic lights, so please cross carefully. We're almost there, so cheer up a little more. Do you know about hanbok, Korea's traditional costume? Hanbok refers to traditional Korean attire. Koreans in the past used cloth, silk, hemp, ramie, and other materials to make clothes tailored to the distinct 4 seasons of the Korean peninsula. A complete set of hanbok consists of jeogori, which covers the arms and the torso, a skirt or a pair of trousers, and durumagi, which serves as outerwear. With a snug fit and soft lines, the clothes give an elegant look overall. Korean people in the past tended to prefer simple, white clothes, for which they were often referred to as the white-clad people. However, they would wear more ostentatious clothes with elaborate colors and designs depending on the period, status, and occasion. The clothes mainly featured 5 colors: white, black, blue, red, and yellow, collectively called obangsek. Today, hanbok is more often worn for special occasions than as casual clothes, such as wedding ceremonies, children's first birthdays, and seasonal holidays, including the Lunar New Year's Day and Chuseok. Hanbok began to attract global attention with its charm and aesthetics as K-pop stars such as BTS and Blackpink showed off various styles inspired by the hanbok in their music videos. The interest in hanbok was further boosted by the popularity of Korean periodic dramas Kingdom and The King's Affection, released by global streaming video services. Changdeokgung Palace is starting to be seen on the left. Cross the crosswalk here. There are no traffic lights, so please cross carefully. Young Koreans also rediscovered the appeal of hanbok by visiting tourist attractions, ancient palaces in Seoul, such as Gyeongbokgung Palace, Changdeokgung Palace, Changdeokgung Palace, and Deoksugung Palace, the Hanok Village in Jeonju, and the Hwangnaedan Street in Gyeongju. Wearing hanbok from rental stores has become one of the most popular tourism activities for Korean youths. We finally arrived at Changdeokgung Palace. I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip. See you in the next video. See ya!